Good morning, beautiful souls. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your What's Cracking reading for Tuesday. I trust that you are all well. And I want to say a big thank you for subscribing to the channel, for supporting me and showing me the love that you do. Actually, it was pretty awesome. I had some fabulous messages yesterday. I do love reading through those. And I'm so glad when the readings resonate. Although it's funny sometimes that you trust me to do that. Funny for me, I'm still very humbled by the journey. If you are interested in anything or knowing anything about me, including personal readings, life coaching, classes, whatever's going on, you can check underneath in the box below. Or you can whip over to my page at the Aussie Goddess and everything is pinned to the top of the page. So if you like the page, then you get included in the mini reads I do once a month. If you don't like the page, then when I do the lives, you won't come up on the lives. I can't see you. So, and I've had to do that due to some sort of interferences that we've had along the way. I will also be live today on Instagram if you're interested in popping across to there. Same thing, you can't comment unless you are like the page. And YouTube will be tomorrow at midday, Australian Eastern Daylight Time. I also have been requested from many people over the last couple of weeks to do different readings. I'm more than happy to try to accommodate when I have time. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, it just jumped out, 9 of Cups. So please, if you would like to see a particular reading, whether that's a pick a card, a crystal reading, a Celtic cross reading, a love reading, I'm more than happy for you to put up what you want. I can't promise I'll get to it straight away, but I will get to it along the way somewhere. This week seems to have been a little bit quieter. So these are the weeks when I have a bit more time on my hands. So please do that. All right, let's get into your What's Cracking reading. We're going to use the Tarot Mucha today. I've been organising everything in my house again. So it sort of gets to this point where you can't find things, which I think is really funny. All right. And we have the Queen of Cups jumping out here. Queen of Cups and 9 of Cups. Some of you are probably getting some sort of movement in a connection or a relationship here. Something you've been waiting on, I feel. All right. Spirit has spoken. The Justice card is such a beautiful card. I don't know if any of you have noticed my Judgment flag that I've got up behind me. It is beautiful. You can't see the whole flag. It's a tablecloth runner, but it's done exactly the same as the Judgment card in the Rider-Waite Tarot. And we have Justice here. Now, Justice is a little bit different. While the Judgment card talks of rebirth, it talks about closing out a cycle and coming around again for another cycle. The Justice card is a little different. Now, it is the card of 11, which comes back to 2, so you can do what you need to do with that. Often 11 is perceived as a master number. The Justice card talks of justice, full stop. Whether that is justice in a legal sense, and I feel like we've had this before in the last few, maybe in a reading somewhere, because I feel like I pulled it out first. I feel like there's probably people watching who are going through some sort of difficulties with courts and lawyers at the moment, and this generally means that things are coming to some sort of fruition or closure. In terms of legal justice, it usually means, especially if it comes up with something like the Wheel of Fortune, that things are turning in your favour. But it can also talk about karmic justice and working off karma. Now, sometimes we sort of use, I guess, words that really don't express what karma is. And karma is very much about ourselves. It's not about other people. So people will often say they will get their karma. Well, that is up to them and how they behave and how they act in the world, not up to us. We don't create someone else's karma. I did put something up on my Facebook page that talked about the 12 laws of karma. And it is worth having a look at, because karma is actually a really beautiful thing, and there is no bad or good karma, really. Karma is just, that's it. It is. It's how you behave, how you treat other people, what you put out to the world, and the goodness you do, and what is returned to you personally through the good things that you do. It doesn't necessarily mean bad things will come back if you do bad things. It just means that you will be rewarded with what you have been putting out. And if the reward is small, maybe it means that you haven't been really acknowledging yourself, loving yourself, putting out what you need to. So if you're, behaving in a way that's true to who you are, then your karma will always be returned the same way. If you're not being true to who you are, then what comes back to you may not be anything more than what you're putting out. So really, it's worthwhile looking into what the laws of karma say. So it's very much about give and take. It's very much about your own personal journey. So when we see this card and we see karma is coming around, what we mean is that you may be coming into a time where you are reaping the rewards of what you have sown. You are getting back those things that you have put out. And if you're always doing what's right for you in a good way, then that will be returned to you. So very much about personal journey. And this is what this card is talking about. So maybe now the universe is turning things around. So what you've been doing will be returned to you. And it could be in regards to love here, because we do have the Two of Cups coming through. The Two of Cups talks about soulmates. It talks about two people who brought together because they meet eye to eye. They have the same values. This doesn't necessarily always mean romantic love. It could be that somebody is coming in to help you build something because of what you've put out to the universe. So it's very much a card of somebody reciprocating love in a way that meets your ideas of love. So you may be coming into partnership with someone, whether that's romantic or whether it's somebody who's helping you grow a business, someone who's helping you move through life, someone who's even going to listen to you. It could be somebody who you respect to go to unload or for advice, for guidance, more than advice. So something is changing. Oh, and there's that Nine of Cups. I always say to people, if they flip out on me in the beginning, they're bound to come out in the energies. And all it's saying is the Nine of Cups here is some sort of wish coming true. So for me, something here is bringing something back into balance here that perhaps did not happen in the past or has not happened to you at all. It might be that you've been asking for something and then putting out good energy, and you've now got somebody coming in for you here, perhaps somebody who's going to help you build a business. It could be somebody who's coming in as a romantic interest. But when I look at the Nine of Cups, I feel this is deep within your heart. You've been asking for something here. And then we have the Lovers card. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful reading. And the Hermit. So it's still a matter of waiting, but the universe is saying here, what you've been wishing for is coming your way. You're being rewarded. And it's really funny because I had this exact conversation with somebody last night. Hello, how you going? You're being rewarded for what you have put in. So maybe you've just been working on yourself here. Maybe you've been working for your own betterment. Maybe you've been, immersing yourself in changing who you are for the better, being more aligned with the universe, being more aligned in your vibration. But something you're doing here is bringing somebody towards you, somebody that will bring this wish in for you, something you've been wishing for. The universe is providing you with this here. This is coming as a blessing from the universe. And we know that because we have the Justice card here. Now with the Hermit card here, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is beautiful because what they're saying here is you need to continue to work on yourself. You need to continue to do what you've been doing, bringing yourself into this Nine of Pentacles energy, because the work you are doing here is what is bringing around this change in your circumstances. Isn't that beautiful? Because that's just what I've been talking about. So, wow, that makes your tummy flip. All right, let's see where we're going. Now, I have the Queen of Pentacles coming through here. And the Queen of Pentacles is a beautiful energy. It can represent Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But the energy of the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very grounded. As I always say, she is the closest queen to Mother Earth or Lady Gaia. She is very, very much in tune with her universe, but she could equally run a business. She is very, very much in tune with what's going on. She looks at things with strategy and really understands how to work with things because she nurtures. She doesn't control. And that's the energy that's coming through here. And I very much feel that you are continuing to stay in this energy to bring you what you want in life. This can also be for me the card of a partner. So it could be that you are ready. You are ready to receive. You're in this energy. Beautiful. All right. Wow, and then we have the Queen of Cups. This too flipped out on me, and that's at the other end of the deck too, so that's really beautiful. I feel like this is your soulmate energy right here. There are two queens here, two people who are meeting eye to eye. The Queen of Cups is a very intuitive, emotional energy. This is a person that very often represents the mother energy. She is very nurturing, very kind, extremely intuitive, and very in tune with her emotions. Now, the Queen of Cups never has her lid off her cup. So she's not overly expressive. What she is saying here is she's probably keeping all of this stuff under wraps until she feels really comfortable and intuitively can read into your soul. But these is two people coming together who see eye to eye here. So some of you may be dealing with an earth sign. There are others of you dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And if this is you as one of these energies, the others, somebody you're dealing with here, somebody who's in your energy here, in your energy field. We have the Sun coming through, card of Leo. There is a lot, oh wow, what can I say? Somebody is coming in here who finally, I feel, has moved into this space. Intuitively, they know what the direction they're going in now. I feel like this person has worked on their own vibration because they're vibrating at the same level as this queen. There is a lot of joy and happiness coming through this particular union here that is built from a solid foundation. All right, so we have the Three of Cups coming through with the Four of Pentacles. That I can see straight away, this is very, very much about you trusting the universe here. This is very much about you trusting what is being done at a higher level, things you can't see. Trusting that the universe is going to provide you with something, letting go of this control, this idea of lack, this mentality that you won't get what you deserve. You've got to let that go because the universe is creating with you here. This is the law of karma. What you put in, you will get out. And it's funny because I heard somebody really negative the other day saying, I've already done that. I already put in lots of energy and I don't get anything back. And I'm like, you have to stop and listen to what you're saying. Because immediately you're starting to manifest the fact that you're putting in, nobody's giving back to you. You're not accepting. There's a difference between control and accept. And this is about acceptance. This is about letting go of control and accepting Things are coming for you. You may not always see them, but the universe is working behind the scenes at all times to bring you what you have worked so hard for, but not worked in an idea of, you know, going in and doing things out, like working hard at something. It's not about that. It's working hard at understanding your own personal power. And perhaps working hard was not the right term to use there, but I understand what the universe is saying. You're putting in a lot of energy and you're going to get the return. All right, so we have here the Page of Pentacles being followed by the Nine of Swords. This is the energy you have to put down here. The Two of Swords coming through here. And I'm just, oh, there's quite a lot of anxiety here, I want to say to you, but you're about to put that down. There is an energy here that that you are fighting against what is natural. So you're fighting here with your 3D mind or your ego. You're fighting against what is naturally coming towards you. So this is your ego energy. This is you fighting, arguing with yourself, disputing the universe. Not being able to sleep, having anxiety about not getting what you want, being trapped in your own thinking. You have to let all this go. You have to let it go. Some sort of decision is coming through for you. And I feel like this decision is about understanding that there's a higher power. There's a greater power than you here. Being able to let go of this anxiety, this distortion, this way of seeing the world like you're not getting what you deserve, or you're not getting something that you have put out to the universe. This has to all go. You have to learn to trust. You have to put down this burden that you're carrying. You have to learn to let go and trust that the universe is bringing what you want, because this is what it's showing you here. So if your energy is going backwards and forwards, trying to control it, it's not going to work for you. If you let go and just let it happen, it will come when it's ready. So some sort of justice in the universe being put right. It's got something to do with a soulmate or somebody that you feel very strongly connected with. Now, if you haven't met this person yet, this may be why we're getting this combination, because this person may be ready to come into your life here. There is some sort of wish coming true for you, and it's being delivered to you by the universe. But the universe is saying here, keep doing what you're doing. Work on your own energy. Learn how to release those ego components that are holding you back. This fear, this energy of fear that you're not going to get what you want, or fear that it's not happening, or fear that the other person isn't feeling the same way. This is fear. Let it go and just trust. And the way you trust is by focusing your energy inward. Focusing your energy on yourself. All right, let's pick you up an oracle card. What are we going to read? Let's have a look at Stacey DeMarco's Elemental Oracle. It's a very beautiful deck. It has really beautiful pictures on it. Oh, we have two coming through. Now, that's really funny because I've actually pulled these two cards together yesterday for one of the readings. This card is about wildness and electricity. And I think that these two cards fit very beautifully together, because this talks about you embracing your wildness. Break free of your self-imposed constraints. That's exactly what's going on here. Take immediate action. There is no need for further consideration of your problem. You contain the spark of the divine, so there is no reason to feel lesser. Confront the issue head on. And that is exactly what they're saying there. Throw away that Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords energy. Embrace your wildness. And this is card 18 here, which is the card of the inner core. And it says, stay constant in your endeavors. Do not stop your progress. Seek those who are reliable and solid. Keep your promises. The greatest power is from the inside out. So this is very much about trusting your inner being. Trusting your inner being. Trusting here your wildness. That part of you that learns to go with the flow. Trust the process. Two very, very beautiful cards coming out completely to support that reading. Have a wonderful day.